So I wanted to do another kind of mental health related blog, so I feel those are particularly important in these times and something that I think everyone can resonate with. So I just want to kind of give you a little recap of how I've been feeling this last week and some things that I've put in place to kind of manage my mental health a little bit, that hopefully you can find useful as well. So this last week's been a bit up and down. As of Wednesday, I've been completely furloughed. So my online virtual trainings now completely cancelled, and yeah, I'm not doing any kind of meetings or admin work through work. So all that kind of face-to-face contact time with my clients is gone, and my colleagues. And yeah, I feel like I've lost a little bit of focus, a little bit of purpose as well. So have been feeling as a result a little bit kind of up and down, a little bit emotionally unstable, as one does. But I was talking to my sister the other night. I had a bit of a moment, so I called her, had a little chat, and she made a really good point. And she said, "Mel, you're going to look back in 2 years, and you're going to say, remember that time when I was paid to do nothing for 2-3 months, and I was really upset and sad about it." So I've kind of been trying to find more positives in this kind of isolation period, and looking at some ways that I can really kind of make the most of it and do those things that I've always never really had time to do or been too tired to do because of work. So first of all, I've been really scheduling in my training quite religiously. So I've got all those, I block out my training every week in my calendar. So I'll sit down at the start of each week and I'll map out every day. And so I'll know what time I'm waking up, when to have breakfast, lunch, who I'm going to Skype or FaceTime that day, other little things that I'm kind of working on, and even things like baking, something that I used to love doing, and I still love doing, but I just haven't really found the time for, or the motivation. So that's something that's come back into my life, which is amazing, and I love it. It's really positive. And yeah, just making more of an effort to do really productive things. So I've started doing some volunteering work for a group called City Harvest, and they basically, I'm going to be in a warehouse kind of packing boxes, loading crates full of food that gets sent out to say soup kitchens, or just to impoverished people, homeless people. So it's a really nice way for me to still kind of serve people, which is what I do in my job, and that's kind of what I'm passionate about, and that's kind of it's something that I find very fulfilling. So I wanted to do something like that to kind of give something back as well. And then also, yeah, just taking some time to think. Obviously during this time, it's where things are a bit unsettled. If you've got anything else going on in your life, this really kind of exacerbates it. So there have been times, and I know a few friends who feel the same thing, who are going through some kind of tough times at the moment, totally aside from this, who have just found this period really kind of exacerbating all the less positive things that might be going on in your life. So yeah, even though I've been having a lot of time to think, it hasn't always been about like the thoughts that I want to be thinking. It's always, sometimes you just overthink kind of the negatives, and it can easily kind of spiral downwards. So I've just been trying to think about positive ways that I can focus my time around that thinking. For example, planning some really exciting stuff for the future. Like, I really want to do more traveling when we're actually able to travel again. I've got my big world map that's pinned on my wall, so I'm going to stick some pins in that this week and just kind of make some exciting plans for that. Do a bit more baking, probably eat it all myself as well. And yeah, really take some time to connect with friends and family and just kind of talk through all these things as well. Talking to someone and sharing what you're going through and your experiences always really helps. yeah, so those are the kind of things that are gonna, I hopefully help me over the next week. I'll give you a little update and just kind of see how that's changed. Last week was definitely very up and down. So putting these kind of things in place, that kind of structure and the routine in my day, doing some volunteer work, and also, yeah, kind of focusing on thinking about the future rather than kind of what has gone on in the past or what is going on currently. So hopefully that will give you a little bit of help as well.